Hey there, mech enthusiasts, and welcome to the CyberBrokers official channel. I'm Ben, and today I'll be walking you through a quick tutorial on how to open, pose, and render your newly acquired Genesis Mech NFTs in Blender. So let's dive right in. First things first, let's import your mech files into Blender. To do this, open Blender and go to File, Import. Here you'll see options for GLB and other file types. And to begin, we're going to work with our GLB files today. So select the appropriate file format. You'll see the GLB under the GLTF 2.0 here, and then you'll locate your mech files on your computer. Once you've found it, click Import and watch as your mech appears in the 3D viewport. You can select viewport shading from your shading options to display your mech textures here inside the viewport. Now that your mech is in Blender, it's time to strike a pose. With the rig selected, switch to pose mode in the mode selection drop-down menu. Under the Object Properties tab, you can click on Viewport Display and check In Front in order to see the rig easier. In pose mode, you'll see a series of highlighted bones that control the mech's movement. To pose your mech, simply click on the bones to move individual parts. You can use the rotation, scale, and move tools to adjust the position to your liking. Spend some time experimenting with the different poses until you find one that suits your mech. You can also rotate your view by holding down the middle mouse button while moving your cursor around the viewport. Great, now that your mech is posed, it's time to set the stage with lighting and camera positioning. Good lighting can make all the difference in bringing your render to life. Let's switch back to object mode and add lights. Lights can be added by holding Shift and pressing A. Let's start by setting up a basic 3-point lighting system. Add 2 area lights on either side of your mech at a 45-degree angle, and one above your mech to act as a key light. Adjust the intensity and color as desired to create a dynamic and visually appealing scene. Next, position your camera to capture your mech from an interesting angle. You can do this by selecting the camera, pressing G to grab it, and moving it into place. You can also press 0 on your number pad to see the view from your camera. You can also move the camera more easily with your mouse wheel by clicking on the View tab and checking Camera to View. Finally, it's time to render your mech. Blender offers 2 render engines, Eevee and Cycles. Eevee is a real-time engine that's great for quick renders, while Cycles is a ray tracing engine that produces more realistic results but takes longer to render. Choose the one that best suits your needs. To adjust the render settings, go to the Render Properties tab. Here you can set the output resolution, format, and other settings like samples for Cycles or performance for Eevee. Once you're happy with your settings, it's time to render your masterpiece. To do this, go to Render, Render Image, or press F12 depending on your settings and hardware. Looking good. And that's it. You've successfully imported, posed, lit, and rendered your mech NFT in Blender. To recap, we imported our files, posed our mech using the rig, set up lighting and camera angles, and finally rendered the image. We'd love to see your creations, so be sure to share them with us on social media using the hashtag CyberBrokersMech. Don't forget to follow CyberBrokers for more awesome content. And if you found this tutorial helpful, please hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and happy rendering.